The Cathedral of Our Lady of Reims is deeply connected to the history of France. The site where it stands had already been considered sacred since antiquity, but it gained special importance in 496, when Clovis I, king of the Franks, was baptized in Reims, marking the beginning of the link between the French monarchy and Christianity. After a fire destroyed the former Romanesque church, construction of the current Gothic cathedral began in 1211. Throughout the 13th and 14th centuries, the building was gradually completed and became the official site for the coronations of the kings of France. Between 1027 and 1825, 25 French monarchs were crowned in the cathedral, reinforcing its political and religious prestige. During the First World War, the cathedral suffered severe damage caused by bombardments, which destroyed part of the roof, the stained glass windows, and the sculptures. In the 20th century, a long restoration process began with international support, notably from the Rockefeller Foundation, preserving the building's original style while also integrating modern artistic elements.
From an architectural point of view, the Cathedral of Our Lady of Reims is one of the most important examples of classical French Gothic architecture. Its construction used advanced techniques for the time, such as pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses, which allow the weight of the building to be better distributed and make it possible to build taller and lighter walls. These solutions enabled the creation of large stained glass surfaces, which illuminate the interior with natural light and create a solemn and spiritual atmosphere. The central nave reaches about 38 meters in height, reinforcing the sense of verticality and elevation typical of the Gothic style. The western facade is one of the most impressive elements of the cathedral, consisting of 3 deeply sculpted portals with biblical figures, prophets, and kings. Above the central portal is a large rose window, a fundamental symbolic element of Gothic architecture. The twin towers, although unfinished at the top, contribute to the monumentality of the building. In total, the cathedral has more than 2,300 sculptures, making it one of the most richly decorated in medieval Europe.
The cultural importance of the Cathedral of Reims is exceptional, both for France and for European history. More than a religious building, it represents French national identity and is associated with the monarchy, the Christian faith, and the formation of the French state. From an artistic perspective, the cathedral is a key landmark of Gothic architecture and influenced the construction of other cathedrals and churches throughout the Middle Ages. The quality of its sculptures and stained glass windows turns it into a true museum of medieval art. Its partial destruction during the First World War and its later reconstruction also made it a symbol of cultural resistance and heritage preservation. In recognition of its historical, artistic, and symbolic value, the Cathedral of Our Lady of Reims was classified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1991 and continues today to be an important place of worship, tourism, and study. Among the most well-known curiosities is the sculpture of the Smiling Angel, famous for its human and serene expression, which is rare in medieval sculpture and which became a symbol of hope after being damaged during the First World War and later restored. Another curious element is the Holy Ampulla, a relic that contained the sacred oil used to anoint kings during coronations, reinforcing the idea that royal power had divine origin. The cathedral is also known for its stained glass windows, which combine medieval and contemporary art, including works by the artist Marc Chagall, whose intense colors introduce a modern artistic language into a medieval building. In addition, the Cathedral of Reims has more sculptures than many other famous Gothic cathedrals, such as Notre Dame de Paris, which reinforces its artistic uniqueness.